Hello everyone, welcome to the first match of the double elimination bracket today. And we are starting off the bracket with Domirae and DigitalUnity with a gentleman's agreement for fun saying on Bumpy's Breakers. Whoever wins this match will continue into the winner's bracket, and whoever loses will be knocked into the loser's bracket. I am Game Draco, and joining me to start off this new round of the tournament is King Bean Dip.
Hello, hello. Yeah, we're just about to start the race. Making sure both of our runners are ready, and then we'll be off. Yeah, so this is the third year that this tournament has been in session. We finished the group stage, so and of course, this being a double elimination bracket, if a player loses 2 matches, they're eliminated from the tournament. All right, countdown has been given, so as soon as the stream delay catches up, we will be off. Yeah, Digital managed to talk Domirae into starting with fencing on this track. Wait, is Fud walking around? This is great.
He stops. Come on, come on. Come on, Digital. Up, here we go. Okay, Domirae is on the start screen. Digital's going to start race. Okay.
And we're off.
Yep.
Let me get the sync in here.
Yeah. Yeah, DigitalUnity is really fond of fun saying. Oh, and he crashes with Fud.
Ooh. Let us know if the
Be fair, this here.
yeah, go ahead.
To be fair, I'm not surprised to see a few crashes here because this is not a pod you typically use on such a winding track as this.
Yeah. Let us know if the audio is okay. We are without an assistant with us today. It's a little difficult to commentate and check audio at the same time, but we'll do our best. So Domirae approaching the shortcut section. Yeah, this is one of the more difficult turns to do in the game.
How did Digital survive that?
Yeah, that's a thing you can do. He's been doing that all day, actually. It's not a very common line to take, since it's very easy to lose boost on it, but you can totally do it.
And also, you're getting the treat to the Switch audio.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, we're listening to Dom's audio, aren't we? Yeah, okay.
We're on Digitals. I can hear the Switch sounds.
Oh, this is what's going on. I'm watching I'm watching the wrong stream. Watching the Twitch stream instead of the restream. Alright, now the audio is completely desynced. I was so confused.
I made that mistake a few times back in the day, last year.
Alright, so Digital is underheating really badly here, which is not too surprising, to be honest. It is a very difficult section of hairpins to avoid underheating on.
Oh,
Dom dies
crashed.
on the... Will he get through good? Okay, he gets the good respawn. That's one of the nastiest
And
places to die if you don't get a good respawn.
yeah, and also, Fud saying is easy to underheat with. He actually has good coolant and a good cooling ratio.
Yeah, Fudsing is just mediocre at best. But he's Digital Unity's favorite bot and favorite character. So
And you have to. And when his pod's so lackluster, you wonder. And also, you wonder how he got the privilege to race outside of Ubu 4.
right, so in the lore, Fudsang is an inmate at the Uvu 4 prison colony thing, and he is allowed to pod race as an inmate.
Serving
Maybe
4
they
life
fig-
sentences on Ubu 4.
Maybe they figure, well, if he goes pod racing, he's likely to die anyway, then we won't have to deal with him.
Though the Lord doesn't mention why he was serving 4 life sentences either.
Nope.
I always find Spud saying a hilarious motor mouth of a character.
Ooh, Digital getting a red engine section there. But since he's on Switch, he can immediately repair that. On the PC version of the game, when you hit the repair button, there is a short delay before it starts repairing. On the Switch version, they got rid of that delay.
I think also the delay is tied to frame rate, because the higher the frame rate, the faster you repair by default.
Actually, we discovered that repair speed is not tied to frame rate. But putting out a fire is. Anyway. Both players will now choose 2 tracks that will be banned for the rest of the match.
And Digital Unity jumping right in with Gravine Gateway.
Of course, because that track is brutal and Dom is a serious contender for the world record there.
Not to mention it's a rotten track to run on the Switch.
Yes, this is true.
Executioner banned from Domirae.
Of course, the Switch runs at 60 frames per second, which means higher traction. Oh, Dom is showing the sheet from the previous match. We can...
Banning.
Hopefully Dom can get that resolved.
And Digital Unity banned NW Mountain Run.
Yeah, spoilers for the match that already happened. if you haven't seen it yet.
And Domirae banned Zugga Challenge.
Okay. Interesting. Dom did not ban Mangaza Speedway nor Abyss. And so... I'm pretty sure Digital plans on choosing at least one of those tracks, so we'll see what happens.
And it looks like DigitalUnity's banning Ben. Inferno ban from Domirae.
Mongaza Speedway. Yes. All right, so Mongaza Speedway, no ban. Bulls is the next fastest pod, but he is quite difficult to use on this track. Though to be fair, all pods are difficult to use on this track. So Digital is probably hoping that Domirae will choose to use Bull's Roar and then die at some point. Because if Dom dies and Digital does not, a Digital will win.
Not so sure what DigitalUnity's picking because he said, quote, ready the troll.
It goes without saying that Domirae is very much favored to win in this matchup. It would be an incredible shakeup if Digital pulls out a win. Not that Digital is a slow player, but Dom is just incredibly fast. And so Digital would probably be happy if he can get 1 or 2 points off of Dom in this match.
Okay, Domirae said he's ready.
Alright, Digital is going with Mars. And Dom is going with Bulls.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what happens
Just
here.
as you predicted, Dom would go with Bulls. And I would not say...
I did this against Gale a couple years ago. I banned Ben and chose Mars, and Gale took Bulls and still won. Even though he had never done this track with Bulls Roar before. So it can go either way. It's a very interesting matchup here.
Yeah, and Mars I wouldn't consider much of a troll pick compared to other pods here.
Alright, we are off. Let's see if both players can make it through clean. Bulls Roar, of course, has a much more powerful boost than Mars does, so he should be pulling ahead.
But Mars is also able to hold the booster a bit longer, just like Digital's holding, so...
Digital is managing to hold on. But he still needs a mistake from Domirae, which is the entire reason he chose this track. And this is the last lap. Dom only has 2 turns left. This is not looking good for Digital, and he makes the final turn, and that is it. Oh, that's funny. Both 0.812.
Off by exactly 2 seconds! We don't usually have that happen in tournament.
Fortunately for Digital, there was no death.
Digital banning Ben again. Let's see what Domirae. Banning temporary ban Abyss.
43.8 from Marsgo on this track is quite fast. And he did a really good job of holding all the boosts. But yeah, Dom played it fairly safe and was rewarded for it.
Okay, looks like we're going to be going to the gauntlet, it looks like.
All right.
Gauntlet with
so
skips.
Abyss was
You
banned for
should-
going to Gauntlet with skips. Very nice.
Yeah. The Ben ban, I would say Mars is probably going to be the one to go with. Okay.
Yeah, this is Drew Gauntlet skips his curse this year. It has been so many times with hilarious results almost every time.
Yeah. I think the Nock versus Jogobi match where both soft lock and had to restart took the cake, though. And I remember you were calling that soft locking just before it happened, King Bean Dip.
Oh, good times.
And with the Switch, Digital runs the highest risk of soft locking because he's on the Switch version.
Yeah, the typical solution, I mean, by solution I mean try it and hopefully it will work to the soft lock where you get stuck in an asteroid is to tab out of the game and tab back in. But of course, if you're playing on Switch, you can't tab out of the game. So, Domirae is going with Jin Riso. Jin Riso is a reskin of Marsquo. So the pod is completely identical to Marsquo in every way, except that, you know, the voice and the look of the pod. So this is allowed.
No, the voice is the same. I've played with the reskin. The voice is the same. It's the same as Mars. It's the same as Mars on the race. It's only, I think, in the scenes that are in the inspect vehicle or the shopper junker that you get to hear Jin Riso's different voice.
Looks like Dom is struggling a little bit to mount the wall here to do the skip. Okay, he got it that time. All right, so both players say they are ready.
Let's see if this curse strikes again, or does it pay off, or is it finally another good solid run?
The skip on this track cuts out more than half of the track. And so failing the skip in tournament, well, okay, if you don't do the skip, you basically automatically lose. But this track isn't the most punishing skip to fail, since if you miss it, you can go back and try again immediately. The same is not true for a couple of other skips in the game.
Especially Bumpy's breakers.
And we are off. See if I can get the sync in here. Dom out of the tunnel a little ahead.
Okay, I don't think they both get the right angle.
Right, both players make the skip. Let's see if Digital can land it. He does.
Both
Digital
land.
is ahead. Nice. Alright, let's see how he does in the tube. The tube kills many players. Alright, he survives the first rock. He survives the second. He makes it through clean. All right, looks like he's going to
It's
be
really
finishing
hard to
lap
survive
1
with
in the lead.
57, 58.
Got a 1.7 second lead here, just because he didn't die while doing the skip. Dom is boosting a little more aggressively. He's going to claw back some of that lead. Digital is still ever so slightly in the lead. They're taking different lines here, setting up for the skip. Ooh!
Oh!
Digital dies. Can he make it? No! He doesn't make it. He was so close. Oh, that hurts. Alright, he does get it on the second attempt, though, so... Dom makes it through the asteroid tube clean, so... most little... Oh, and Digital dies in the tube lab, too. Alright, so
and
mostly
Mars is such a wide
comes...
pod that... And Mars is such a wide pod that it's really easy to crash in that tube with him.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if Dom can make the skip lap 3. If he does not, then Digital is back in the race. Oh no, he got it. He got it. Alright, I think that's it, boys.
Survived. Yep, Dom's got it. No, he won't.
Nope, no soft lock, Ronnie, sorry. Dies across the line. Alright, no soft lock from Digital, so that's good. I was a little worried there for a second. Ooh! Yeah, that death can happen sometimes. Alright, very good showing from Digital, but it was not meant to be.
Standing then again. Here's World Ride Band from Domirae.
Alright, we are going to Abyss. And Digital is banning Bull's Roar.
Okay, the options are Vito, Mahonic, Elan, Mars, and Bullseye.
Yep. Beto is the fastest pod. Mars and Bullseye are the best safety picks. So, let's see what happens. Countdown has been given.
Okay, let's see what they pick.
It really looks like Digital's entire strategy for this match is to throw out all of the weird stuff and hopefully find something that can trip up Dom. Unfortunately for Digital, it looks like Dom is choosing Mars Guo, which is one of the safety picks. And so Digital will have to win this without any form of pod advantage. I mean, even with Mars, you can always fall down and fail to climb back up, but it is uncommon.
Not to mention, Mars has the easiest ability to climb and save of any pod.
Yeah.
Ooh, crashes!
Oh, that hurts. Dom fell down, so he's going to lose about a second and a half here. But that's not as bad as dying. And so that gives Dom a fairly significant lead already.
Even more so when it's Mars versus Bullseye.
Digital taking some bad damage, but, you know, Switch can repair quickly. Both players staying on top very nicely. Let's see if Digital can make it up here, and he does. If Dom falls here both laps, oh, he does not this lap. I was going to say that could possibly be enough for give. Ooh, Dom dies. That gives Digital the lead. I didn't really see how Dom died. It's, you know, a pretty uncommon place to die on this track, wherever it was.
49's a really solid fast lap with Bullseye.
Wow, I'm impressed. Digital is taking that turn very aggressively, and so is Domirae. Digital is desperately holding on to that lead that he's gained. Oh no!
Ow!
No!
I lost it!
No, he got the glitch death. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. That he may have been able to hold the lead. Ooh. Well, I guess we're on to race 5. Digital has one more skip. Not skip. He has one more force. So we'll see what he does with it.
No ban again.
Ben Quadraneros is being banned again.
No Inferno from Domirae. Bumpy
Bumpy's
skips.
breakers skips.
Ugh.
Alright, that is Digital's final force.
That also means he has to do a. That also means a salty run back as well.
Oh, this is true. Yeah, once during a match, a player can choose a track that they lost on previously. And so previously we did Bumpy's breakers, now we were doing Bumpy breakers skips. This, like Gauntlet, this is a skip that cuts out a very significant portion of the track. And if your opponent gets the skip and you don't, even just one lap, that will seal the race.
Yeah. There's
But unlike
absolutely...
Gauntlet, you only get one attempt at the skip. Because if you fail it, you respawn on the track at a point where you cannot go back and attempt it again.
Yeah. It's a binary skip. You either do it or you don't. 1 or 0, no in between.
Yep. And there are two methods to do the skip. One of them is faster. We'll see which method players decide to use.
I'm guessing the faster method, since that was the one that was actually discovered by Switch Runner, I think iZoot, before it was done on PC.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
So... Okay, both are ready.
Alright, countdown has been given. So we will be off in just a moment.
And I can't really...
Domirae doesn't sound very confident in his ability to do this skip right now. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because I cannot call this race until I have the skips patterns play out, because wait on tension until whoever gets the third one. So.
Ronnie, I don't think Dom will be going for shortest cut with Bulls.
Bulls! Ooh!
Bulls is a brave pick. Bulls is the faster pod, but he makes the skip much more difficult. DigitalUnity is taking Gilan Mac, which is really good, who is really good at taking the fast version of the skip. So let's see if he can pull it off. Oh, and he doesn't.
No, Domirae's being safer!
Nope, and Dom fails it as well. However, since Domirae took much longer to die, Digital has a few seconds lead here.
Both failed the skip, so...
I mean, Dom is... So there are three methods for doing the skip. You can go for the jump, which is what Digital did. You can use the turnaround method, where you do a 180 to get back onto the later part of the track. Or you can do the reverse method, which is what Domirae did. And the reverse method requires good acceleration, which Bullsword does not have. Well, it doesn't require it, but good acceleration helps a lot.
Not to mention, the reverse method works better at low frame rates.
Alright, Dom has a very significant lead now, but that doesn't mean anything if he fails to skip and Digital does not. So we'll see what happens in about 20 seconds from now.
Yeah. I can't really call the race until the final lap. Looks like Domirae is using the safer method.
I don't think that's gonna work. It can sometimes. Oh, and Digital fails it as well.
They both failed again!
Oh, that gives Digital the lead back.
A very slim one. Domirae's gonna call it back significantly when he's so much better at full. If he was doing the reverse skip, I would have done bullseye.
Yeah, Bullsroar is not at all the safest spot to do the skip with. But if your opponent is failing the skip as well, then at least Bullsroar is faster than any other pod. It's also worth noting that Digital apparently has still not learned the fast version of the shortcut here. So when he takes the death, so there is a developer-intended shortcut there. There are actually 2 different versions of it. And Digital has not learned the fast version, which costs a couple of seconds. And by he hasn't learned it, what I mean is that it's extremely difficult and he hasn't practiced. He hasn't learned it in a speedrunning context. Alright, Dom approaching this. Oh no! He had too much speed! He didn't brake early enough. Let's see if we can get the climb miraculously.
He gets it!
What? Wow!
He gets it in the respawn!
I've never seen a respawn like that. Oh no, and Digital failed it. This is over. Oh man, that hurts. Oof.
By far the most bizarre bumpy skips run I've ever seen!
Yeah, I have never seen a pod respawn in the correct place there.
I have gotten it a few times back in the day using that skip with bullseye.
Uh-huh. Dom got so incredibly lucky there. Alright, there's a DNF.
Forfeits. Hello, Dom. Hello, Digital.
GG, that was a most fun match to watch.
Yeah,
God, it was awful.
Both of you did really well, actually. And yeah, that should not be understated. You both did extremely well. Dom, how in the world did you get so lucky on the bumpy skip?
What did
I
he even
don't
do?
know. Oh well, you see, here's the thing. I had practiced Elon Mac on this as my backup pod, and I just couldn't get it to work. So I panic picked bulls and went for the old skip, and then that failed me twice. But on lap 3, I was trying to get it to work. I died and somehow clipped in as I died, and it put me on the. It like sent me over across the skip somehow. But I didn't like actually visibly clip in. It just set me there.
Because if you did the old... Because if you did the old skip, I would have suggested Bullseye.
Yeah, but I was like, what if he's doing like some fast pod that he found to be consistent that isn't Ben on the skip? And I was like, I just gotta wing it, and it did not go in my favor, but it was fine.
No, it's
I just
fine.
gotta
I pray to
practice.
God to get it once, and then Dom gets it. It's fine. It's great.
Who knows how that works, man? Who knows?
Because doing the old skip back in the day, I had that respawn happen several times.
I just want to know why my Elon Mac wasn't working. Like, I've practiced that. Like, come on, man. What are you doing?
Same here, buddy. Same here.
Yep.
KBD
Just-
watched me practice that earlier,
Yes,
and he
I
watched
saw
me
you.
get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
True
I
story.
abandoned the Mac because I failed it 3 times in a row in practice, which is why I didn't say ready. I was like, panic bulls.
Wretched. This is a wretched match. I hate everything about this.
Rest in peace, my stats. My deaths per track has dramatically just gone up.
Why, pray tell, does the bracket always pair me against the 2 greatest players in the game?
Nobody
I
knows.
qualify against Ace, and then my first match is against Dom.
Nobody knows, man.
This bracket is out to kill me. Watch, BBK is gonna get sent to losers next.
Lasclar's just gonna casually send him to losers.
0 of 8.
Hey, I have a lot of faith in Lasclar. Not saying anything against Banana Boat Kid, but Lasclar is criminally underrated a lot of times.
I know. I'm just counting. I just know if he... Because if Lascar forces skips or no upgrades, he's gonna really do damage to Banana Boat Kid.
Apparently.
Oh man.
Well, that was
Not
an
even
interesting
one.
match.
I pulled every stop that I had based on everything I was told would work against you.
To be
and
fair-
you just behaved completely contrary.
To be fair, the Bumpy's Breakers skip did catch me off guard. To be fair.
And you almost won on
should-
Abyss. You came
Yes.
really close on Abyss.
I was not doing very clean racing on Abyss. I did stupid decisions, fell off the top. Not on the first, not in the first time that you can, but the second time that you can. I did that in lap 1. Yeah, it was not good.
KVD and Ace, those 2 schmucks, they told me that you would pick Aldar on that because he's the 3rd fastest pod and you might be tempted.
Normally I would, but I was like, I'm just gonna play it safe.
I was lied to, I was cheated.
Dang it, Dom, you're supposed to go for the record times here, you know?
Why would I go for record with Aldar? What?
Oh.
You never left me Ben except for the first, not even the first time because we went Fud Sang the first time. Like, how am I supposed to go for records?
That's the point! If I take away the fastest character, then you can't get the fastest times and I can win!
You see, the critical mistake that Ace and King seem to forget, except for when it comes to skips, is that I've done every pod on every track, so like I understand how they function pretty well. So it's fine though. I think all the pods are interesting to use. Fun Thing has really good turning.
I should have
does.
forced no bullseye. Or I should have forced no Mars on you. That's what I should have done.
On which part? You
On
mean
Abyss?
Abyss? Well, if you did that, you got rid of Bowls and Ben, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should
mean,
have done Ben
I
and
probably
Mars,
would've-
and then you would have gone bullseye, and you would have turned too tight and fallen into the
No,
hole.
I mean, I probably would have gone Mahonic. Probably.
That would have been interesting.
Mahonic's
No
fun.
way, I would have stood a better chance.
That is true. Yeah, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
listen to other people.
Abyss is like... Well, to be honest, when you ban Bowls and Ben on Abyss, you literally have like 5 options there. You
Yeah.
have
Eldar, Mars, Mahonic, Elan, and Bullseye are all fine.
This is the second time I have been outrageously salty at the end of a tournament match. And it's literally just because I practiced this end to end, got 3 consecutive successful Elon skips, set a PB, and then my practice when I need it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I feel that.
Never study for tests.
I kind of wonder. Hold up, I'm just gonna see. I mean, not that it really matters.
Watch.
But the thing that
now
I
that
was
it's over, I'm gonna get it 3 times in a row.
Here's what happened with me. I think my problem was that I upgraded my traction. I probably shouldn't have done that. I didn't want to deal with 60-20 Elan Mac, but I probably should have.
Yep, here it is. Here it is. Now that we're not racing, I'm doing it again, and I'm getting it.
That's how it goes. Tournament is a different place, man.
Tournament is a hellscape that I never want to be in again. Don't let me join next year.
Okay.
No, I still missed it. Okay. Well, that's good.
Speaking of tournament, though, this has been the first match in the double elimination bracket.
And I'm the first elimination.
You're not eliminated.
You're not eliminated.
You're knocked into the losers bracket.
Is that not the first of 2 eliminations in a double elimination?
I mean, you have one
I
of
guess.
2 losses, but you're not eliminated. I guess it just depends on phrasing.
So, one of you in your next match will be going up against Banana Boat Kid, and the other one will be going up against Elasalar.
Nobody knows who, but that is what.
Nope. So
Well,
so
that
Dom,
one's
you'll face
delayed.
the winner of that match whenever that happens.
I'm just infuriated that even... I shouldn't have done this to myself, of starting the game again after the tournament ends, because getting it there just made me even angrier.
Yeah, that's how it works usually.
Proves I can do it.
Yeah, I gotta practice Elan Mac on bumpies apparently. Because Ace is gonna just pick this against me if I don't.
Probably
or
the
maybe even
pressure-
King Bean
He's-
would.
He's
Probably
not the only one that will pick it against you. PBK will, Elasalar will.
Anybody will if I do
Everybody
this.
takes everything they can and throw it at you, but you're just gonna punch him in the face, Dom. You're too good.
I'll just practice, it's fine.
Stop being Ace Jr. for 5 minutes, please.
But that's kind of the goal, isn't it? Wait,
It
I can
is.
tilt
I'm
to the
being
right
very
here? What?
sarcastic. There's a
That's
huge
insane.
grin on my face for anybody who thinks I'm actually seriously upset about this. I just... Calm down for 5 minutes, Dom. Jeez.
It's fine.
Oh,
I'm assuming you
boy.
went bullseye on MGS.
Yeah, no.
No,
I
he went
on
Mars.
MGS.
Oh.
I went Mars. I didn't crash once. I was banking on you crashing with Bulls.
Yeah, I played pretty safe there. I just tried to boost a lot. And that's
Oh,
it.
speaking of that, speaking of Mongas, Speedway, Bulls Roar, and Mars Glow, you didn't have a chance to, since we were on commentary. That happened to King Bean Dip against Gale Force in the 2019.
Yeah, I did exactly the same thing. I banned Ben and went to Mongaza Speedway, hoping that Gale would take Bulls and die. And he had never done Bulls Roar on that track before, and he won. Like, come on, dude.
Well, then that's just a cursed decision and nobody should make it. Why didn't anybody warn me? Why don't you people tell me about the curses and traditions that exist from tournaments past?
Well, it's because everything is cursed, so it doesn't matter. You just
All right,
gotta...
good news.
It's cursed.
I've
Did you
remembered
see
how
the
to do
polygon
Elan
count?
Mac. For everybody watching who thought that they could beat me here, I have remembered how to do it, so just give up now.
Okay, well, I'll just forfeit to you. You win. We're good now.
Just
I
crown Dom
appreciate
right
it.
now. Just give him the tournament win. Cut the whole thing short. Don't run any more matches. It doesn't matter. The only one we
Yeah.
need is Dom versus Ace anyway.
Nah, Ace can't beat me, clearly. He's too bad. Even he
Nom
admits
is
that
favorite
King
to win.
Bean, Dubai, and I are the favorites. Ace knows he's bad as
I'm betting heavily. I'm betting heavily on Ace. He always wins.
Ace is just
All
being
right, we should-
modest. Don't let him fool you. He's gonna try his darndest. He's gonna get close. It's gonna be like a 6-7 match, and I don't know who wins.
Yeah.
we should probably.
I'm betting
we should probably
heavily on the wrap up.
Yeah.
That was
So-
ridiculous. And what a crazy way to start.
Yep, that was a great match. GG, guys.
Yeah,
One of these
GG.
days, I'm actually gonna put forth a good effort in tournament, and I'm gonna score points again. One of these days.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
So,
Hey, may have it
Not
in
against
losing.
you.
so on Friday is our next match between Nacho Brado and Dwy Guy at the same time.
Oh, that's
Um,
pronounced Grotto.
Nacho Brado.
I always say
Doesn't
Brado. I don't
Say
know.
Brado this
Nacho
whole time,
Brado,
like some kind of idiot.
Nacho Brado. And then Saturday, Metallica versus Cylinder at 6 o'clock Eastern. So, come back for those matches. And we have
And
plenty
Sunday
of
there's one
coming.
too.
There's a match on Sunday. Who's that?
Knock versus Lightning.
Knock.
Knock versus Lightning sounds like a lot of fun. Lightning is a lot of fun to play against. I got real close to scoring points against Lightning in qualifiers.
And I'm looking forward to Dry Guy versus Nacho. They're fairly evenly matched.
Looking forward to almost scoring points even in losers bracket, and then just getting completely eliminated. I have no self-confidence.
Yeah,
Oh.
you'll be fine. You just gotta practice more, and you'll probably find a way. I
You see
believe in
what
you.
practice got me? Practice got me here. Practice got me a 5-0 loss.
I mean, I have many more hours than you probably.
All right, well, let's wrap it up there, guys.
Yeah. Thanks to Speed Gaming again for letting us host this year.
So GG's, well done. Come back on Friday, or for whatever other event Speed Gaming is hosting at the moment. I don't have the schedule up right now.
Next time you see me, I'm sure that my misery will be just as hilarious.
Good to know. All right, see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.